Alright guys, what is up? We're here in a game between Marcus and Karmavore. We have Marcus here on the right hand side and Karmavore on the left. Karmavore is playing a SPKF Elemental battle group, as we can see here, with the Perfected Runner, but then he also has the Thunder Elemental, the Whirling Quarry, and then I guess the Chained Fae, which is a bit strange to me. Now let's see, does this, it says Fairy, Wizard, or Elemental. Well, there you go. So there's the combination, or there's the combo, right? The thing that makes this battle group worth running. So why would you do this, right? I mean, I guess you have the Spirit of the Mountain, which is that a spirit or an elemental? It does say Spirit of the Mountain, but sometimes spirits can be both elementals and spirits, so I'm not sure. But either way, Chained Fae giving everything that 5 extra HP, so that's the whole idea behind this battle group. We also have the SP banner, so that does mean that we'll most likely have a bit more Shatter Peaks champions and not KF champions. Alrighty then, and what is Marcus playing? It looks like meta though. When I first came into this game and then I accidentally turned off my computer by accident, I like pulled out a plug and I'm like, oh, oops. And I saw this was the only champion I saw before I left, and then now I'm back. I'm like, oh, it's a Skizik battle group, and I was all hyped, and now it's meta. It's a SL meta. It could be SL Beast just because we have 3 beasts here, and this is just like an addition, an add-in to make the battle group good. Because I find a lot of battle groups will be kind of okay, but they can be made great. They can be made tier 1 by just adding, singular champions that, like an SP, singular champions that allow them to be over the top, or not over the top, but like compete at higher levels. So, for example, if you have a SL Sand battle group, by itself, it's not horrible. There's a lot of Sand champions, but once you add, for example, the Skizik Drummer, all right, so there's the kill here. Yeah, there's the kill, perfect kill even. We saw that charge, Grimlake's Bane, and double tap. Anyway, so yeah, singular champions that can just make it so that the battle group is all of a sudden a tier higher, because there are just champions that really make a whole battle group a tier more, right? For example, Mika, you put that in any battle group, it just okay. My 3 champions, as you guys know, for SP are the War Drummer, Mika, and the Ritualist, just because they give the utility, they give efficiency, they give power turns, that kind of thing. They make every deck battle group into like something a tier higher, if not 1.5 higher. So you're playing Slags, and Slags by itself is a shit battle group, right? It doesn't have anything going for it, but you put those 3 in, and all of a sudden it becomes from tier 3 to till 1.5, and I'm like, what 1.5? You're telling me Slags can be tier 1.5? I'm like, yeah, I guess if you play them right, and if you have those 3, it kind of does work. Yeah, so that's kind of what I see in SL2, and that's what I like, that there are ways to do that. Now, there are some factions that can't really do that, like FS. At least for me, FS doesn't really have a support where I'm like, okay, this is a support that makes the whole battle group better. I was trying to do that with my Snaptooth battle group, but it doesn't really have supports like other factions do. All right, he's still in the font, by the way, with the Sandstorm as well. And we saw the Grimlake's Bane, so it's a Grimlake's Bane for a Sandstorm. So this is, I believe, 25 Nora because of him, right? It's 10 less. So instead of 35 Nora, it's 25 Nora for the Sandstorm. And then Grimlake's Bane is 35, I think. And it's 3 champions versus 4, though, unless he deploys. I mean, they're both in the font still, but these are 2 damaged. They're both damaged a bit. And he's distracted. Not that that matters too much, because he's not distracted anymore, exactly. Yeah, he needs to be able to charge, and if he's not distracted, then you're fine. Because he has a crazy charger, so it goes off cooldown again, but he needs the charge ability, or else he can't really do much. Which is actually not a bad idea to just flourish him, because then all he can do is run away, right? So if he can get Flourish to go onto the runner, even on this guy, right? A lot of his damage comes from his abilities too. The Sonic Surge, and the Charge. So yeah, this Flourish is going to be really big if you can get it on these 3. Yeah, so like I was saying, sometimes you can really do that. It's really cool. FS, in my opinion, can't, sadly, but FS has a lot of good champions by itself and a lot of good spells and that kind of thing. What was that? That was just the stone. Yeah, okay. Whirling Quarry hits each one of them once. That's funny. Oh, no, Drummer twice. Okay. It didn't hit the Manticore, actually. Yeah. He hit the Drummer twice, which is not horrible because he's pretty low base HP. He just has high defense, and because he's SL, he's at 4 defense, right? It's full faction, too. So it's kind of hard to kill, even though he is low at base HP. But with that damage coming in, he's a bit more dangerous. He has regen 1, so he will kind of heal it back. All right, so there's this. Now, what is scary for him is this Petrify, though, because of that slow. Ooh, well, there you go. So here we have the resistance, gives elemental knockback, or explosive attack, sorry. So that now means, yeah, he really wants to get this flourish on the runner. Is he just going to charge in first? Or go this way? Ah, he is. Yeah, he's charging the Sandkip first. He's not actually charging the Sandcore, or the Manticore. Yeah, what I was saying is because of the slow, he can now not use Petrifying Gaze, which is kind of big. We could see a Battle Drum, and then he'd be able to, right? If he Battle Drums... No, Sandstorm. All right, that hits both. Oh, and it reveals the Thorn Trap. Huge. That's pretty huge, right? Now, he can't really run away with both of them so that one of them gets hit and the other one doesn't, right? And he doesn't have anything... There you go. That works. Now he's in range to hit the Thorn Trap. I was going to say, there's no way for both of them to somehow get away so that he can... This is dead. He's at 28 plus... Yeah, 13, 13 is 26, actually. He's one off. Oh, he Sandstorms. All right, Sandstorm. So that means he still has an attack, and he still has the Harbinger. So, yeah, that's a kill. So the Perfected Runner dies here. You do have to watch out, though, when looking at a game like this and think, oh, hey, look. Because I think Karmavore and Markus are very closely ranked. And not only ranked, but like of similar skill level. But you might see a game like this and think, oh, hey, Markus is going to win. He's way better. Or he's better than Karmavore. We have to think about this. This battle group by Karmavore is very experimental, right? Like, who's ever seen SLKF elementals? That's really weird. It's a cool combo with the Chained Fae, right? Look at this, 58 HP. If he has boost, is there any boost in elementals? No, I don't think so. But still, 58 HP is not bad, right? 58 HP, 13 damage. You have the explosive attack and all whatever SL or KF has. I mean, you have to imagine that most of the spells and relics and stuff will be from KF, just because of this war banner kind of points towards more of the champions being from SP. So you kind of would think that more of the spells and stuff is from KF. Knockback. Yeah, he explosive attacks one back, and now he can actually go over here and explosive attack again. Would that kill? Let's see, that's 13 plus 2, that's 15 plus 5. That's 20 minus 4. That's 16. So that's not a kill. Even if he had, 0 defense, it wouldn't be a kill, though. He needs a spell, but then with a spell, he can knock back and get the kill. And that would also deal 5 damage to the Sandkip. By the way, I have to leave in exactly 19 minutes. So... Ooh. It's SL, so he's doing so little. Yeah, Sonic Surge does 3 damage, actually, by itself, per movement, when it's, like, against normal battle groups. Because this is SL, he only takes 1, so that reduces this damage by 2/3, so that's a lot. Yeah. So, yeah, look at this knockback. Should be 16 damage. There you go. 11 plus 5, 16. It does 5 to the Sandkip. So I guess you could see it as 21 if you count it together. But yeah, like I said, he's going to need a spell here to get the kill. Yeah, only 1 damage. Kind of useless. Might as well stay at 4, really. I guess he might be afraid of this Petrify. Exactly. So he might want to move away 2 more. He can't. No real... I mean, is he going to play a spell here then, maybe? To deal with the drummer? At least, right? You don't want this Flourish to go off. The Flourish. Because Flourish will stop the next Stone Barrage. So yeah, getting a Flourish off would be good. That would also kind of make him a bit more safe against Descent. Oh, it knocks him that way. So yeah, he's probably just going to Flourish here. You can move up 1 and then Flourish, but this is 3 AP, so maybe just Flourish here. I don't know. Because I mean, with any champion with regen, you're kind of always okay with just letting him... Yeah, there's the Petrifying Gaze, though. There might be a Cleanse coming out, though, because KF does have Cleanse, even though SP doesn't. And like I said, a lot of spells should be coming from KF. So he's going to Flourish here and then retreat. 2 spaces. Oh, it's... Whoa, okay, 3 spaces. Okay. I did not think that's only 2 AP. So yeah, now you can retreat 3 spaces. And with that regen, you can hits him. Now he can't heal either because of the inhibited. At least I personally like playing it like that. Like, if I can get a champion to be damaged and he has like regen 2 or 3, usually with regen 1 it's a bit iffy, but 2 or 3 you can just put him in the SL range and you get 1 more rank of regen, and he's healing for, you know, 4 every turn. So you bring him back when he's at 20 HP, and then at least they have to, you know, hit him twice. Here you can just smack him once and he's gone. Alright, so we can see Harbinger attack 2 more times. He's at 11 damage. He's at 31 health though here. -3, it's 28. So 28. Can he deal 28 damage as Harbinger? I doubt it. I mean, right now he's doing 22. I know he's doing 20 because of the armor, right? So he's doing 20 damage. He needs 8 more damage. And then he will die from the Chard. So he'll be at 11. Exactly. And now he needs 8 damage. Does he have it? There's a Sandstorm. That's perfect, isn't it? Oh, no. That's... Never mind. I thought that was Sandstorm, but that's actually the Burning Sands. So that gets the kill by itself. He doesn't even need to wait for the Chard. He even gets the Norglobe with that leap. And like I said, this battle group by Karma is a bit weaker. It's just like in rank. This is a meta SL, right? This should be really high up there. This should be tier 1, something like that. It's actually cool because there are 2 battle groups that I think are kind of counter meta. Maybe 3. Like, they counter what is normally played, and what normally is played is ST, right? And that's just stat stacking. So stacking HP, stacking damage, that kind of a thing. And a few battle groups that kind of counter that actually is 1 SL, 2 Forsaken Waste because of, you know, Essence Drain and that kind of stuff. And 3, there's the kill. Nice kill. He gets this Norglobe, which is big. So now 3 versus 3, but it's not his turn. Like, remember, that's always something you have to remember. Is it might be 3 on 3, but it's Marcus's turn next turn. Though, what we have to think about, which I didn't think about before, is these 3 champions, right? This is all just value that's on the board. This is, let's see, 30 plus 25 is 55 plus 25 is 80 Nora. This is basically a whole nother champion in relics and stuff, as well as the equipment. So there's a lot of Nora in non-champion things that are still taking that. There's still value that you might like miss. I mean, he's petrified, so elemental might die. He's low. Is he evasive? No. So you could double tap the Shade Striker, or I mean, you don't really want to attack the elemental because of that absorb. I mean, you can hit him once. All right, there's the deploy. Damn, I actually, like I said, I have to leave in 14 minutes. So just kind of shit, because I was hoping the game doesn't go too long. Is he gonna heal? What is he doing here? Sand spray? Or is he just gonna charge, save AP? I mean, I'm guessing this drummer will be dead, so I would really just retreat as far as possible. I mean, it's gonna die to a spell, right? It's at 8 HP. And once it's at 10, that's where things get dangerous, because most spells, most AoEs deal 10 damage. If you can think of like Thorn Collection and what's it called? Nature's Wrath. Those are both 10 damage. And with SL bonus, you'd actually only be dealing 8. So right now, it's still a perfect kill. So if he uses a spell, like an AoE spell, it's still a perfect kill. But without that. There's the Charm. He's doing a bit less damage because of the Charm. It does -2. And the SL bonus and the armor. So actually, how much did he do there? 8. Yeah, only 8. Though we do have Dead Magic Zone here, which is kind of big sometimes. It can help. I wonder if we move this Sonic Elemental down here to kill the drummer, or if he moves it down here to help these 3. Right now, we kind of have these 3, you know, grouped up, but behind this barrier. Look at this. 55, yeah. So these 3 behind this barrier here a little bit. So if this Sonic Elemental moves down here and is able to kill the Manticore either this turn or next, these guys have to kind of move into the font through this choke point, which is not ever too fun, right? Because you can just, like, you have to move in, and then you have all these other champions that are just sitting there waiting to attack. Alright, so he's moving this way. So does he kill this drummer? He doesn't. Damn. Yeah, I would just say move the drummer back, get that regen. He could have actually put bounce on him, right? I think he was in range, or maybe he wasn't. I'm not sure. He does a teleport rank too, so that's what's one of the really nice things about Sonic Elementals. You can just like bounce over here, just like jump over there. Right now, it looks actually really strong for Karma. I did not think he would actually win this. So it looks like he's doing really well, though. Because, yeah, the Petrify is gone. We have 2 champions versus this 1 support. And these guys have to attack a champion that wants to be attacked, right? That's always one of those things you have to think about. This is like one of those strategic things where you're like, okay, I have a support that doesn't want to be being attacked. Well, here I have a tank that's fine with being damaged. Well, he's not really a tank, but, you know, he's okay at soaking damage because of Absorb and Deafening Aura and stuff, right? Like, you're okay with him taking damage more so than the support. So, yeah, no more bounce. He should have played that first if he... So, yeah, see, he has to attack this elemental. He had to move into range. Now, he only takes 1 damage because of the SL bonus. But he's not really having a good time. I would say, like I said, move into this SL range, this font position. If he could, it'd be nice if he could deploy. Move that into the... There you go. He now has regen 2. He will not die. He might die this coming turn. I kind of doubt it just because he can't attack, right? He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So the Shade Striker cannot attack. And this guy has low damage. Even with charge, he's still only doing, what, 11 minus 4? Or no, minus 3. All right, there's the deploy. The Mutated Drake. Interesting move. It's not a mutant deck, so... Oh, maybe it is. I mean, this is a mutant. Is this a mutant? No, it's a beast, yeah. So I guess you kind of just play the Mutated Drake in a meta battle group. So yeah, 24 health left. We do have Sunder on him, interestingly enough. Oh, because he is Sunder. Okay. Does he have Hunter Sunder? No. Because I know you can get the Scour and then Acolyte and Vigor, yeah. What was that? Did he just... Was that a knockback? Oh, he's in range now. Totally forgot about that. So yeah, knockback with the explosive attack that puts the Manticore into range of the attack by the Sage Striker. So you should have actually positioned here, but then he would have been knocked back into the terrain. So it's really, do you want to be attacked by Sage Striker once, or do you want me to take 5 extra damage? I guess there you should have really just wanted to take the 5 extra damage. I didn't think about that. Now, basically any spell. What's he going to use, though? You don't want to use a spell here, generally. He wants to get this kill cleanly, but I don't think he can. Yeah, he doesn't have any AP. There's no invisible champion. He can run away here. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, they all retreated. And that's one of those cool things about teleport champions, is you can really mess with your enemy's AP. So you can, like, move in, take some damage, and they all retreat because they think, oh shit, he's coming. And then just teleport away. And they're like, wait, I just wasted or used, I don't know if you say it's wasted, but used all my AP to move my champions down this way, and then all of a sudden, wait, look at this, you know? So now we have all these champions that have to get through this choke point. They have to move, this is what, at least how much? This is, what, so let's say around here, that's 7, 7, 7. So around 21 HP to get to this font by that Harbinger, a lot by the Ski Drummer. We do have regen 2 though, or we should. Only regen 1, interesting. Am I tripping? There, now it's regen 2. Oh, so it just takes a turn. Well, he gets it now. And finally we have that War Banner out. Holy cow, that took really long. But yeah, and because this is partially SP, he's deploying like mad. But nice move. Wastes all that AP on the Harbinger, and we have that Withering Fern taken away. So he's doing really well. Just like really good like strategical thinking, you know? Ooh, Sand Spray. Does he have this kill? Petrify. Oh, no. That's just an attack. Okay, good. I was going to say, if he petrifies here, that's huge. But that's not off cooldown. Actually, this also costs 10 AP now. That's funny. Don't really see that too often. Yeah, see, look at this. It takes this turn to move in, and next turn is going to take a while. Now, one scary thing here, though, is that the Battle Drum could be up soon again, which it should be. It's either, like, next turn or this turn, even. Like, the one coming up. Like, he doesn't have to use it here, but the one afterwards. So coming up, he can use the Battle Drum and do a lot of damage. All right, so he's at 55 HP. You know, 3 defense with the SL bonus. He can't double tap. He's dead. Gets the Normal Globe as well. He can move in, but the Elemental will die if he does. Unless there's some type of immunity or something. We have, let's see, Acid, Physical, Magical. So, and Sonic. 4 different attack types here. Kind of fun. This is Acid, right? I always get confused between Acid and Poison, but this is the Acid-based theme. You don't really have Poison in SL. It's more Acid damage. Poison is more for FS. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 4, but he's pretty low. He's pretty low. He's at, you know, kind of a little bit more than half health. But it's his turn. Remember, don't forget that. You always have to remember whose turn it is. Takes damage. Now, can we see a kill next turn by Markus? I really thought Markus had this, but we saw that really nice movement with that elemental. The Sonic elemental, I mean, it kind of depends also whose turn won, which I did not see. So who got that starting advantage to be in this bottom font? You know, who got to put hold in there? But, you know. Sonic Burst would cause him to be distracted, which is kind of nice because then he can't use evolution. Ooh, okay. So planar dissonance means he takes 10 damage. He dies as well. The Faye dies. So now it's 14, 14, 40. But, ooh, that's big. Rift Lord being huge, automatic. One of those champions that really just makes a battle group automatically like 2 ranks higher. Or 1. Because now, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 4. And even though these champions are low, so even though these champions are low in health, he can't get to them, right? He can't get over there and deal damage. And if he does, like, he has to retreat here. He can't really do much. Because, look, if this Sunder Doombringer goes into this font, it's just going to get smacked by these 2 twice. Get smacked by him once, and then they can maybe survive the next turn, kill a Thunder Elemental, but then the turn after that, the Doombringer just dies for, you know, dealing 14 damage. So this is such a bad position for Markus. He doesn't want to go in here. He doesn't really want to retreat because he's not late game, and this guy's coming up, so this is just GG, isn't it? He can move over here and double tap the Merid. Alright, so you can use a spell here, possibly. He's not in range. Oh, he is. He is Scour 3 right now, so he could actually run up and attack the Merid once. Whoa, look at that. That's fun. Battle Drum. Oh, forgot about that. That's true. So yeah, he can hit once, he can hit twice. This is 15. That's evasive though. Evasive coming from the Grant Evasive. There you go. Now he'll take 14 minus 1 is 13 plus the 5 acid damage. He can double tap or just, yeah, hits him once. He's dead. So kills the Sonic Elemental. Perfect kill even. Look at that. And is he out of range here? He is. So he's not out of double tap though. Well, he is actually. You know, he's out of double tap. That's good. Is he here out of double tap though? Yes, he is. Okay. So he moves the Pox Harbinger out of double tap range from both these dudes. He's in the font and he gets 1 kill. He used the Battle Drum, though, to get that kill, but, you know, he took some acid damage. He's kind of getting low. I wonder if he just attacks the Harbinger once and then swaps, right? There's that KF spell that I was talking about. Now, he moved mobility, too. Yeah, exactly. So that was the Light as a Feather, giving them mobility as well as the 1 AP. Now they can all just kill this Harbinger. They're just, they have the AP as well as the mobility to get out of range from him. So that's 13-13. Boom, he's just dead. He'll actually die to the Shocked, I believe. So I wonder if he double taps here or if he just swaps with the Rift Lord. Yeah, I would just move him up 1 and then swap with Rift Lord. Charge. Yeah, insane game. I really thought that Markus would have this, but Karmavore played it really well with that. The whole move, I think, that really just turned it was, you know, it also, you have to think about is what champions you deploy, right? And he just thought, you know, I'm going to deploy my Sonic Elemental, be in your face. Now you have 4 champions hitting a Sonic Elemental who can just teleport away. That wastes loads of AP, right? The Sonic Elemental just wasted loads of AP. on all these champions, because they didn't even attack him that much. They just moved forwards and then moved back. So they waste loads of AP on that champion. Just for movement. He's dead. He also dies with the Withering Fern. Ooh. And they all have 7 speed, or 6, plus 1, put it that way. He has 7. He dies. He takes 5 damage. He's dead in 2 turns. All these elementals here, yeah. And then so once they like moved back and forth, they had to all move back here. And like I said, they were just in a horrible position to move in here. Oh, that's fun. The farm gives mutants that pounce, which is kind of weird to me. But you do have beasts in this battle group too, right? Because you have the Manticore, so you can give the Manticore assault. Not that you really ever need that. You give the mutants. There's only 2 that we saw pounce. So is this a mutant battle group now? No, I mean you saw. It's kind of hard to say. If he deploys again, then we can maybe say it's a mutant battle group. I mean, so far we saw 2 meta champions, right? Or 3. We saw the Harbinger, the Drummer, and the Manticore. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, hey, this is actually a mutant. Because if it's a mutant deck, then it's not meta, and then you're like, oh, it's fine. Like if he loses, not that it's not fine anyway, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I have to leave in 1 minute. Pounces does 16 damage, not bad. Pounce is physical, and they do have vulnerability physical, so did some extra damage there. It doesn't proc Scour though, so he will only take 3 next turn, not 5. What is proc short for? I actually don't know. It's not. I don't know. I have to go check that. So he's dead. Procreate? Gets the Norglobe through the repulsion, interestingly enough. Puts him in double tap range. He's at 4 defense though. With SL bonus, he's at 6. I mean, he's gonna knock back here, I'm guessing. Explosive attack or something. Yeah, or yeah, explosive attack into the Rift Spear, doing 5 extra damage. Here he might just double tap with the Marid though, just to get the stats of the Encouraged instead of using explosive attack on him. Maybe a less sensical, I think. Just double tap with Marid, or double tap Hive. So Hive will die. He's at 14. He'll be at 16 after the Marid hits twice. Is he dead? I don't think so. Not without a spell, at least. GG. Yeah, so really well played. Good game. And that's perfect. I have to leave now. So, awesome.